Welcome back to Unbox by Croma, and in today's video I'm going to be walking you through the process of setting up the Croma Ambience Light. Now this light comes with 16 million colors, a bunch of smart home features and control via the Croma Sync app. But before you get started, do remember this light is only compatible with TVs ranging from 55 to 65 inches. With that out of the way, let's go. Now first things first, let's unbox and look what's inside the box. Now here we get a bunch of different features including a 12-month warranty, so if something goes wrong, you can definitely reach out. There is ambient synchronization in this light, and here is the box. You get the LED strips, the camera bracket and the power adapter inside the box itself. Now let's get started with the setup. In the first steps, you just need to connect the light tubes to the remaining of the connecting assembly and then mount it onto the corner brackets. So let's get started with that. These two lights that are there, the first you need to take out is the light labeled number 1. Then you need to connect it to the light labeled number 2. This process is fairly simple. All you need to do is just slot it in, align the two rails and slot it in, and it will happen very easily. Now after that, what I need to do is keep this to the side because this will go over here on the side of the TV. Along the length of the TV, this strip will go. Now after that, I need to assemble the other side as well. For that, you will take the light number 8, and then you will connect light number 7 to that. Now this numbering is important because the corner brackets that we will be setting up later will be slotting into the light slot that is there on this particular light number. Now just match the rails and just slide it in. These are the two side rails ready. Now let's get the top rails that will go behind the TV along the top edge ready. Now once you are sure that all of these are fastened into place, next we will move on to the corner connectors and the brackets. Now these are the ones that will be holding the light together, and this clip will be bracing your TV. This is the clip which we will be adjusting later in the process to make sure that all of this is behind your TV fastened securely. Now let's connect the side rails first. Over here, all you need to do is line up these two arrows. You can see an arrow over here and an arrow on this. Just line these up, slot this in and wait for a click. Now once that click happens, you know that the light is secure. After this, we will move on to the next one. Now this corner bracket is set up with light number 1 and 2. Now we will set up light number 7 and 8 with the other side corner bracket. Now here again, you will need to line up this small circle with the clip over here, and the arrows are there for clear indications. Now then, after this, these two you need to keep aside, and let's begin the assembly of the camera. Now that is a very delicate part, and that will control how the light interacts with your TV, trying to match whatever colors are there on your screen at that moment. Now the camera comes in the same box as the manual and the calibration card. The manual, do keep it handy while you're assembling it, or you can check out our article on Unbox by Croma to see how you can set up the Croma Ambience Light. Now inside the box, you will find this calibration card, which is really important. Do keep this handy, but not for now. We'll keep it to the side right now, and let's unpack the camera. Now this is the main heart and soul of your setup. This camera needs to be pointed at the TV to make sure that your TV is able to recognize all the colors that are being displayed on your screen. Now the other side, again you need to make sure that the numbers are matching and the arrows are pointed in the same direction. Once you have that, a little bit of force, not too much, don't brute force things into their place that they aren't supposed to be. You will need to make sure that the arrows are aligned and the slots are in place before putting in your light. Again, otherwise you risk damaging the light. Now the camera assembly for the top is ready. We will connect it to the L-shaped assembly that we had prepared earlier. Now this will go behind the TV. This entire frame, when it gets together, it goes behind the TV. I would recommend at this step, take a stable surface, the working surface, and put it on that and then assemble the light, because of the length you risk damaging your light. Make sure that it is placed on a flat surface and then do the connections. I'll be right back. We are back after putting this entire assembly together. Now this will go behind your TV as a single unit. These two clamps on either sides will be clamping onto the back of your TV, and let's show you the process of how to mount this behind your TV. Now all you need to do is just take this, and carefully from the top you need to drop this in on your TV. Yeah. You need to be very careful on this step because you don't want to damage either your TV or your ambience light. Now these two clamps, as I mentioned earlier, will be going on top of your TV. Just make sure that the light is fully secure and the camera is also in place. Now we'll just center it quickly and yep, we are set. Now all you need to do is take this calibration card and calibrate the positioning of your camera to make sure that the TV captures every single color detail and replicates it. Now the instructions for this are given over here. The first instruction is this should be flush with the bottom of the camera, and this side should be going on the screen. Now this is the angle that I have set for my TV. Just remove this quick peel over the camera and you are set. Now from the box you need to just take out the power adapter, hook it up to the back of your camera and then power it up. Why did I not connect this earlier? Because again, as you saw, this entire setup is fairly delicate and we want to make sure that everything is done properly without breaking. So I would recommend set this up after you have mounted your lights. Now this slots into the back of the camera and you can do that fairly easily. Now once you have set up the light, all you need to do is locate the power button which is on top and press it for 5 to 6 seconds until the light starts flashing like this. This makes sure that the light is in pairing mode. After this, you need to download the Croma Sync app from the Play Store or the Apple App Store, whichever platform you use, and set it up. A quick login process will get you to this screen. Over here, all you need to do is add device and add this light to your set of devices. Let's do that quickly. After a few clicks, the light has shown up inside my app and all I need to do is click the add button, add my Wi-Fi password, which I'll keep a secret, and then we'll be good to go. Let's do that. There you have it. Once you have set up the app, you can do a ton of customizations. I would leave that for you to explore. And till then, enjoy your Croma Ambience Light and I'll see you in the next video.